Hello, everybody. I recently made a trip to Ferndale, Washington to check out my second most LCS, if that's how you would say that. And thankfully, I was joined by some YouTube greats: Andy of Flying Dutchman Cards, Doug of Don't Talk to Robots, and assorted other miniature-sized Vandermeulens. And we had a great time. Also, they gave me some goodies. I got these, I got some cool cards. Let's check it out. So first off, I would say a pretty neat card shop. Unfortunately, I didn't really take any footage of the inside of the shop. The owner was sort of rearranging things, and I don't know, just wasn't in the mood for whatever reason. Only had really an hour when I got there, so I wanted to look at cards. So I went through the vintage stuff first, and found a couple things here. I've been saying I need to up my Willie Mays collection because I only have a couple modern cards and no vintage. So I changed that right away because I found a stack of 70 Supers. The first card I picked out was Willie. Pretty good shape, some snowing. Pretty typical for a card like this, which is hard to protect. Willie Stargell. Miscut, whatever you would call that. Big old white border at the top. And for my pilots, Tommy Harper. He didn't really have like his vintage stuff priced. He had monster boxes and sorted by year, and you would go through, and it was mostly commons. And then in the empty rows, there's stuff like this kind of stashed in there. So you had to pick it out, and I didn't have a super long time, so I just grabbed what I liked, and I got those three for $25. I was pretty happy with that because we comped just a Willie that was in worse shape than that at 20, so I was happy to get that. And I really like the Tommy Harper because it's got that hill at Tempe Stadium in the background that you see in so many cards, and I've often thought about doing like a little sort of like a Hitman 23 or a 4-leaf set with the Tempe Hill in the background. And you know what? I just decided I am going to do that. So start looking for cards that have the hill at Tempe Diablo Stadium. A lot of Mariners stuff from the 80s because that's where they did their spring training. Next thing I grabbed was a box that said Kraken on it. And most of it was run-of-the-mill kind of based kind of things. But I did find a couple cool inserts for $2 each. These are from Upper Deck Ice. Not sure the year. I'm assuming this year. Were just released. Jamie Alexiak. Crystals. Blue crystals. I don't know the names of hockey cards enough to confidently say what the exact insert is. Another card from Ice. Again, this is a parallel. Green, sparkly glitter, whatever you want to call it. Jaden Schwartz. Always looking for shiny cards of my teams. And the Kraken certainly are one of my teams. Next thing, Andy was going through a $2 auto and game used box and found this Brandon Lau for me. I haven't added anything to my Brandon Lau collection in a long time. It's just taken a back seat. But for $2, I'll add a game used, and I didn't read the verbiage, but it doesn't even say, oh, you receive Major League Material card, You know how it works, but, I mean, hey, it's got a picture on it of a baseball player. That's something. And then Andy was picking through the dollar box, and he said, hey, here's a Ricky. Do you have it? I don't think so. I still didn't even verify. But here it is. Nice Ricky card. We'll put him. Oh, it was shining so nicely there. So then I made my way through the dollar box, and there was like eight monster dollar boxes. And I didn't have time to go through all of them, but the ones I went through, found a couple things. First off, I was actually most excited to find this stack of cards. A long time ago, I got one of the cards from this subset, Randy Johnson. And I went on ComC and eBay and looked, and I just couldn't justify getting the other cards with the shipping and the tax and all that stuff. But for $1 each, I was really happy to. So this is a Hardball Galaxy, which is metal subset. I'm forgetting the year offhand. But they're a little dark because they're metallized. But I still think they look cool. They're not quite, I wouldn't say caricatures. They're more like comic style images. And anyway, this might be my favorite, the Barry Bonds, just because of the angle. He's robbing a home run, and it's sort of like above him. But that's cool. So Barry Bonds. And I'm probably going to put these all in one stack because I only have so many holders. The head of the MLBPA, Tony Clark. Fielding a ball as a first baseman there. Many years with the Tigers. Kind of a fan favorite. Another fan favorite, Mo Vaughn. Most of these are cartoons, but they use an actual picture for Mo Vaughn. So I don't know why they broke on that one. But there's a in-action shot of Mo Vaughn. A couple more here. Larry Walker, for me, this one looks like a pitcher almost. But rifling the ball in. And that is him as a Rocky. Metal cards were a lot of fun, especially in the late 90s, early 2000s. Just very innovative. Brady Anderson. He of the 50 home run club. I'm not really sure what's going on here. He's waving goodbye to a home run, I guess. One more for now. This is Mike Piazza. And hopefully you can see those okay. Anyway, these are really fun. And I also have the Randy Johnson. I don't know who else I would need. But if I can get them reasonable, even if I have to pay some shipping and tax, I might do that just so I can put all those in some pages. They would look really cool. One more thing from the dollar box. Just picked out this Hank Aaron. This is from the Ken Burns baseball set. I like the image. It says 1974 here, my birth year in big letters. Of course, the year he set the all-time home run mark. Two more items of business before the cold open, or in the cold open. You saw that I had these. Andy told me these are Jackies for my project, which is going to be going live very soon, within a couple days. So stay tuned for that. But I have not looked through them. 1. Oh, cool. Gold label. 2. 3. Love this set. 4. 5. 6 Jackies. 7. Is that Wrigley? That's neat. 8. 9. Haven't seen that card yet. 2 of those. 10. 11 and 12. Oh, those are fun. Look at that. The big league cards. Hadn't seen those yet either. Very cool, Andy. So your name will go on like a post-it on the back of these, and they'll go in the stack. And like I said, any day now I'll be announcing. I'll be making official the details on how to get in on the Jackie Robinson, the Free Jackie Project. Doug gave me this. There's some stickers in here in a pack. Flying Dutchman cards. Gave me one of his brother's stickers. He probably threw it in there. 2 of the Don't Talk to Robots. And they are variations, if you look. See, he's got the white T, and that's green lettering and mouth. So now I got them both. Parallels. I don't know if one's base, or I think the white's probably the base. And this is actually really exciting in a way, because I have been so good about passing up retail, even though I could have, where's those back pages, could have purchased retail, because I'm weaning myself off of modern cards, but I still love opening a pack. And I haven't opened a modern pack of cards at all in probably at least this calendar year. So this is really cool. I don't even care who I get. I'm happy to be ripping here, Doug. Thanks for thinking of me. Of course, we want to see like some Legends or Hoffer great types, but we're happy with anything we get. Chris Bryant. There's like, that's probably one of those New Age performers. Eduardo Escobar. Brian Anderson. Marco, we got a Mariner. Okay. Amos Otis, 1973 All-Star Game highlights. That's a nice looking card. We're going to put that as our stand card. Yusei Kikuchi, Brandon Marsh rookie card. MJ Melendez and Javi Baez. Has there been a bigger fall from grace, from stardom to well below stardom in recent times than Javi Baez? I don't think so. So let me know what you think. And until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.